Hello, welcome, and I see it. I see it, Rippy. Apparently, Beam is having doubling up issues again. I'm trying to see if I can figure out what is going on. Um, let's see. Yep, I can see that. I can see the repeats. It is all okay. I can see from here. It's coming. It is coming from YouTube. So let me see if there's any way that I can fix that. I can see that that is the YouTube being a pain. Because, of course, YouTube's the problem child. Why wouldn't it be? Let's see. If I turn off multi-chat. Again. Hmm. Did it stop? Because I put test 3 times, and it's now showing only 3 times. Huh. Do I need to have the window left open to prevent that? I'm closing the window again. If it starts doubling up, it means I have to keep the beam window open for whatever reason. Which is really weird. And I cannot explain other than Beam, because what's happening is Beam is picking up the YouTube chat and sending it over. That is how it's doing that. It's duplicating again. So for some reason, I need to keep Beam open. Okay, I'm going to... It's not duplicating on my end. Hmm. I'm going to pop the Beam chat out and stick it over here. Oh, there's the duplicates. Now I see the duplicates. Why does it not appear in chat and events? But it does appear... They need more settings, because I think I know what's going on now. If you go to Beam, in the upper left-hand corner, do you have the 2 little upside-down triangle thingies? Because it can show the alerts to display and turning off multi-chat is how I deactivate the duplicates on my end. I thought that worked for everyone. Maybe it has to work. Maybe you have to do it individually, which is annoying. You should be able to set that directly. Okay, you don't have that. So that is just me settings, but it means that for some reason, when I turn off multi-chat, it stays on for everyone else. No, you're answering up to. Darn, that's right. You're 5 minutes behind me. I'm going to get the last of this together while I wait for an answer. Because I did not get up the Fat Electrician video on this computer yet. Because we are watching the Cola video. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to contact Beam and tell them, hey, you've got to have a better way to turn off multi-chat, because it is multi-chat that is the problem. Again, I am not seeing doubled because I can turn it off on my end. Unfortunately, it seems as though you cannot turn it off on your end, which I don't know why you wouldn't be able to turn it off on your end. That seems like a pretty big oversight. Yeah, see, Rippy's the one checking this, but Rippy's also way behind us. So that conversation, to everyone watching in real time, that conversation is gonna happen again now in chat for a little bit. Alright, let me see. Am I missing anything? I am running a little behind. I am in storm mode. So things need to... I had to get stuff done. Okay, so that did fix it. It was just really, really far behind. Okay. That is the wrong screen. There we go. Yeah, we're going to continue to try to swap between some of these different ones, make use of this. This particular for reactions will probably be good because I will be covering a little more of the screen. Let me see. That's the wrong button. There we go. Right, I forgot to say. Got to save my new position. There we go. Also, I'm thinking about it. Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. I don't think I have any other announcements for tonight or rambles. We are watching the Cola secret recipe video. Oh my gosh, aiming this on the fly, not working great. We are watching the Cola secret recipes video from Fat Electrician. He always has interesting stuff. Yeah, I don't have any other announcements or rambles. This is just me trying to find things to say as I do stuff on stream that I normally have already finished before I hit start. Oof. Oof. Best of luck up to. Enjoy the fire extinguisher. In the meantime, we're going to get started. Before I do invent something to just continue wasting time with. So, this is Fat Electrician Coke Secret Recipe, the world's biggest PSYOP.
You know it's going to be a good video, and I am legitimately worried about getting sued.
Oh boy.
Today we're talking about the biggest, most successful PSYOP of all time when a Confederate colonel got wounded on the battlefield, got addicted to morphine, so in order to overcome his morphine addiction, created a new medication made out of wine, caffeine, and cocaine that he would later market as a soft drink that would become the most popular soda of all time, Coca-Cola. I can feel the cease and desist already, but we're going to get into it right after a word from our sponsor.
Oh boy.
Delete me.
What are you wearing?
You don't like it?
I mean, it's cute. You've been watching way too much Hell on Wheels, though.
Well, I like their style, and I like the way they dress. I actually got you this hat, so you can come follow me.
What is happening right now?
Do you want to watch me churn butter or not?
I gotta go. I'll be back in a fortnight. Anyways, Delete Me, biggest sponsor of the channel. You guys know the deal by now. You give them money, they make sure the data brokers on the internet are not selling your personal information. These data brokers are legally required to stop selling your information if you ask them to the right way. Unfortunately, each data broker has a different right way. And Delete Me knows all of them. Not only do they go and they get all that information taken down, they continue to monitor all of these data brokers in case they get your information again, and then they tell them to quit selling it again. Buh! You can actually do all that yourself. Buh! I mean, yeah, you could. You could also wire your own house and grow your own food, but at some point it becomes more cost and time effective to just let the professionals do their job, and plus, they'll probably do a better job to begin with. I mean, here's the results they got for me. They reviewed over 18,000 listings from over 180 different data brokers and gotten over 3,000 listings
I don't use this
almost
one, but
every
I do
single
use
month. And to be honest, I have absolutely no idea how long that would have taken me to do it if I decided to do it myself, but I'm 100% sure I would rather just pay Delete Me like $6 a month to do it for me. So if you're like me and you wanted to give Delete Me a try, I'm gonna have a link and a discount code down below. Let's get back to the video. All right, our story begins with John Pemberton, a man that received his medical degree at the age of 19 years old, who would later go on to be a colonel in the Civil War and receive a saber wound at the Battle of Columbus and subsequently get addicted to morphine. Being a doctor, John realized that being addicted to morphine was not ideal, so he needed to find an alternative, and the one thing he found that worked was a cola wine called Vin Mariani. Now, coca wine at this point in time was a pretty popular product. It was exactly what it sounds like. It was wine mixed with coca leaves, and coca leaves is what you derive cocaine from. I know what you're wondering. How much party powder are we putting inside of this wine? Great question. Well, Vin Mariani, for example, was approximately 7.2 milligrams of cocaine per fluid ounce, and a bottle was about 25 ounces for about a total of 180 milligrams of Colombian nose torque.
Why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5?
Again, milligrams not super helpful in trying to figure out how much yayo they're actually putting inside the wine, so I'll put it to you this way. The devil's dandruff is not just an illegal street drug, it is a medication that is used in the medical industry for certain medical procedures, and according to the standards of those procedures, the maximum dose that you should give someone is approximately 160 milligrams. And according to Google, the average recreational dose is approximately 30 to 70 milligrams, so it's safe to say they're putting a lot of Peruvian marching powder inside of the wine. And this apparently helped John Pemberton with his morphine addiction for obvious reasons.
So you may want to ask your doctor about a little bump.
So after a while, John is like, you know what? I should make my own version of this. I should make an even better version. You know what this needs? It needs caffeine in it as well.
I will not make garbage. We will produce a chemically pure and stable product that performs as advertised.
So he essentially makes a knockoff of Vin Mariani's Coca wine and then adds cola nuts to get caffeine in there as well. And his recipe has about 40 milligrams of caffeine and about 9 milligrams of nose beer. Coca leaves, coca, cola nuts, cola, this is where we get Coca-Cola from. So he brings
This is
Coca-Cola
getting
to
really,
market,
really
marketing it
scary
as a
really, really
medication
fast.
in 1866, and within a matter of months, the county that he resides in, Fulton County out of Atlanta, passes a temperance legislation that they are going to ban alcohol, so he can no longer have wine inside of Coca-Cola, so he has to switch over and changes it to carbonated water. The problem is, taking the wine out and adding carbonated water makes the entire thing taste like crap, and nobody's gonna want to drink it, so he adds a shit ton of sugar.
Sugar. More.
So he takes that to market, starts selling that as an over-the-counter medication to treat general exhaustion and headaches, because apparently it's hard to have a headache when you can't feel your face. So he sells that for a couple of years, and then he is diagnosed with an aggressive form of stomach cancer that rapidly brings about the end of his life. But right before his passing, he determines that his son does not want to take over the family business, so he sells it
I wonder what caused the stomach cancer. I wonder what could possibly have caused the stomach cancer.
to a local Atlanta pharmacist by the name of Asa Chandler for approximately $300, which is about 10 grand today.
Damn good deal.
Now, when Asa takes over the company, they are not making a lot of money. They're not selling a whole lot. That's why it was sold for such a low price. But he gets to marketing right away. He uses his pharmacy. He reaches out to all of his pharmacist buddies, gets the names and addresses of every single person that's getting any type of medication, and just starts sending them coupons for a free sample of Coca-Cola. And he does this in the hope that it would bring about a new wave of lifelong customers to Coca-Cola, and it was definitely him operating on blind hope and faith, not him being a pharmacist knowing for a fact that he was giving out coupons for free caffeine and cocaine-laced sugar water. So obviously that went great, got a whole new wave of customers, at which point he realizes, you know what, I'm gonna quit marketing this as an over-the-counter medication, and I'm gonna start marketing it as like a daily soft drink that anybody can drink just whenever they want as a refreshment. You know, a little pick-me-up.
A little bump.
Now, to be fair, this is not unique. There's like 50 other products on the shelf at this point in time, all basically the same exact thing. The difference is Asa Chandler decides that he's going to take a bunch of his profits and he's going to use that in marketing. There's banners, billboards, magazine ads, they're all over the place. And then since he's now a soft drink and not a medication, he doesn't actually have to market all the ingredients in his product, and he just kind of like conglomerates all of the secret recipe and labels
This makes me more and more happy to be a Pepsi drinker.
it as Merchandise 7X, and it becomes Coca-Cola's secret recipe, which also helps with marketing because you get to say, I have a secret recipe and nobody else is like us. Everybody wants our secret recipe.
The most important ingredient of all, 4 heaping pounds of freshly ground. I warned you.
And in doing that, Coca-Cola becomes the name brand popular version of all these products, and that's the one that succeeds the most. So by the 1890s, things are going great for Coca-Cola, and then in 1895, they revolutionized marketing by coming out with a new marketing campaign known as the Coca-Cola Girls. Basically, they figured, you know what would go great with our party powder drink? Attractive females. This is one of the first cases of sex sells ever used. Now to us, this seems obvious, but this is like the first
On this scale, I could tell you as a history buff, that was used for a couple thousand years. Let's go back to ancient Greece for a little bit. The ancient Romans. This is, I guess, the first industrial scale use of or an early industrial scale use of sex cells. But trust me, we've been doing it for a really, really long time.
first time this has ever happened. So at the time, this was like a stroke of genius that would go on to become one of the standards of marketing for the rest of forever. And from here, they just keep going. They just keep putting more and more of their profits back into marketing. When radio becomes popular, they've got ads all over the radio. When TV becomes popular, they've got ads all over the TV. They start working with actors and famous athletes. Coca-Cola is absolutely everywhere. But then they experience kind of a setback because by the early 1900s, the United States government is really, really cracking down on I'm running out of euphemisms for cocaine. Nose candy. They're really cracking down on nose candy. And this, in large part, is kind of fueled by racism. There's literally a New York Times article that I'm not even going to read the title of that goes on to claim that when a black man takes cocaine, he becomes impervious to bullets. I'm not joking. Here's the article. So now Coca-Cola's got to take the booger sugar.
Not on the racial side of things, but I mean, it does make anyone significantly harder to kill. I remember speaking with a police officer who had had an encounter with a dealer who, when they were raiding the house, basically said, well, time's up. Did a ton of his own product. And then went psycho on them. He emptied an entire magazine of 9mm into the guy. And then the guy behind him, while he was reloading and falling back, the guy who was in the stack behind him was also unloading his entire magazine into this guy. And 2 full magazines, that's like 30 rounds of 9mm later. And the guy, he's no longer charging them finally, but is still not quite dead. So it does do very scary things. Though that was not, he was a white guy, so that's definitely not, not that news article.
Sugar out of the secret recipe, but guess what? So does everybody else. So Coca-Cola isn't really affected, and they remain the dominant actor in the soft drink arena.
I am invincible!
So by the 1920s, they're crushing it. They've got the entire market on lock, and they're like, who do we target next? Let's target kids. If we get them hooked while they're young, while their brains are still malleable and squishy, we'll have lifelong customers. So by the 1920s, they start associating themselves with Santa Claus. Now, fast forward like 20 years, all the kids that grew up on Coca-Cola and Santa Claus are now getting involved in World War II and have to get shipped off to war. And at this point in time, Coca-Cola is all over the planet, including Germany. Coca-Cola is literally Adolf Hitler's favorite drink at this point in time. But after Pearl Harbor and Germany declares war on the United States of America, obviously America is no longer going to be doing trade with Nazi Germany, so Germany can no longer get Coca-Cola. I don't know what you're thinking. If there's already Coca-Cola plants in Germany, why can't Germany just seize the Coca-Cola plants and continue making their own version of Coca-Cola? Well, because the way this works is the raw condensed syrup that makes up Coca-Cola when added with carbonated water is all made in the United States, and then it is shipped all over the world to bottling plants where they mix it with the carbonated water and bottle it. So they actually don't know how to make the concentrated syrup because it's a secret recipe. So once they cut off
There's a lot of things they didn't know how to make, actually, when you get into it.
the supply of concentrated syrup, they can no longer make Coca-Cola. So these bottling plants in Germany need to come up with their own version of Coca-Cola, and they don't know what they're doing, so they just start using a bunch of food waste, like extra fiber and stuff left over from fruit, and they end up making a fruitier version of Coca-Cola that ends up being called Fanta, and this is where Fanta comes from. Now, back on the American front, they're starting to ration things, and one of the biggest things that gets rationed is sugar, so Coca-Cola
That gets more
ends
concerning.
up, paying a bunch of politicians and then going over to these rationing boards and are like, hey, Coca-Cola is essential. You can't cut our sugar ration. And thanks to paying off politicians and also everybody loving Coca-Cola at this point in time, the government agrees. So Coca-Cola is allowed to keep putting just as much sugar into their drink as they always have. And most other brands are forced to cut back on the sugar, making Coca-Cola by far and away the best soda around.
Sugar! Need sugar! Hey, they're not riding the white horse anymore.
And then Coca-Cola has a stroke of genius. I don't know if they intended it to work out this way, but it did. They basically come out and say, hey, we support the American troops. We're going to guarantee that any American service member, no matter where they are in the world, can get themselves a cold Coca-Cola for the same 5 cents. We are literally willing to lose money on every single soda if it means getting these guys a taste of home. Now, Coca-Cola is supporting the troops, the American people love it, the government loves it, and Coca-Cola approaches the government and is like, hey, it's getting awfully expensive getting Coca-Cola all the way around the planet in the Pacific theater and the European theater. How would you guys feel about helping fund us build some more bottling plants out in more remote locations? So the US government and taxpayers essentially fund the building of 65 Coca-Cola bottling plants all over the world. Now, this does several things. A, it galvanizes the support of this entire generation that they now love Coca-Cola because it was the one thing they got to taste when they were away from home for 4 years fighting in World War II. And two, it exposes the rest of the world to Coca-Cola because now the American troops are drinking it and they're giving it out to all these other civilians in all these other territories that they're
That is a
occupying,
mother in
giving it
advertising
even further
method.
reach all over the planet. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you that Coca-Cola has just convinced the American taxpayer to fund their global expansion while the United States military turns into the biggest sales force on the planet. So World War II ends, Coca-Cola resumes control of all the bottling plants that were captured by Nazi Germany, and now they have a new popular soda known as Fanta. On top of that, they're more popular than
Just
ever. They are
inherited it.
galvanized with the greatest generation because Coca-Cola was the official soda of World War II. Time passes. By the 1950s, 1960s, studies are coming out saying like, hey, maybe drinking caffeinated sugar water is bad for you if you're drinking 12 of these things a day. So Coca-Cola wanting to kind of pivot a little bit
12?
is like, okay, well, we should get into the healthier drink market. What's something
Okay, I might have a soda addiction. I don't think I've ever done 12 of anything in a day like that. Holy crap.
healthy? Fruit juice. What's that super popular brand that was developed in World War II to help soldiers get vitamin C? Minute Maid. They buy out Minute Maid, and now they own that too. And this is where the psyop really begins, because as time passes, it becomes more and more apparent that soda actually is not that healthy for you. And because of that, the rules on how you're allowed to market and what you're allowed to say get more and more strict, particularly in marketing to children. So Coca-Cola's like, fuck it, I'm gonna find a loophole. We're just gonna spend $750 million and we're gonna buy out Columbia Pictures in 1982. And then all the movies that come out of this major production studio are all gonna feature Coca-Cola in subliminal advertisements. Okay, you think it was a coincidence that Ralph Macchio was drinking Minute Maid at breakfast with his mom, and then when he's training in the kitchen with Mr. Miyagi, he's drinking an ice cold Sprite, also a Coca-Cola product? Absolutely not. It's actually documented that Ralph Macchio was mad at how much product placement that Coca-Cola was making him do in that movie, so he tried to conceal the fact that he was drinking a Sprite, and Coca-Cola and the studio made him refilm that scene and show the Sprite for a certain amount of time in that particular scene. You think it was
Good
a
on him, though.
coincidence that Ghostbusters and Coca-Cola marketed so hard together that if you drank enough Coca-Cola, you could literally win the Ghostbusters mobile? Absolutely not. The entire thing, all of the movies that came out in the 1980s out of Columbia Pictures was one giant psyop to get you to drink Coca-Cola. It was so well known in Hollywood that Clint Eastwood refused to have any Coca-Cola products in any of his movies because he was mad that they cast Ralph Macchio as the Karate Kid and not his son.
Idiots.
And the marketing doesn't
What?
just stop there, right? They are targeting kids all over the place. Officially, according to their policy, they don't market to anybody under the age of 13, which you can make an argument for with movies. However, I don't think
Okay, I haven't drunk anything like 12 cans of, or bottles or whatever of soda or anything like that. The starring Stephen rules closer to 80 a day if I'm trying to steal something. Oh my gosh. The starring can't steal anything to save his life.
you can really make an argument for that when you're putting your branding on a bunch of toys all over the toy section, right? They're on trucks, they're on Barbie dolls, they've got game cell phone apps, they're sponsoring kids sports teams, they're all over amusement parks, they're absolutely everywhere. This PSYOP is so effective, it literally changed the global perception of polar bears, okay? Polar bears are not friendly, cuddly animals that run around the Arctic chugging Coca-Cola. Polar bears are one of the most dangerous apex predators on the planet and one of the only animals known to actively hunt people. Buh! You're exaggerating, it's not that big of a deal. Buh! No, I'm not, and I can prove it, okay? Because by the 1980s, Coca-Cola and Pepsi were like at the pinnacle of their competition. They had just had their race to the bottom to see who could offer the product the absolute cheapest, and then a lot of people think they engaged in price fixing because they had a meeting behind closed doors, allegedly, and after that meeting, they both decided to take their products back to the normal price and just compete with normal marketing tactics. And what Pepsi did is they had the brilliant idea that they were just gonna compete on taste. What they did is they had a bunch of blind taste test studies, and those studies showed that when you didn't know what the branding was, more people preferred Pepsi than any other flavor. Coca-Cola immediately fired back saying that's not true, that's a lie. They then conducted their own blind taste test studies, and holy shit, that wasn't a lie. People actually do prefer the taste of Pepsi. So Coca-Cola went ahead and developed a new flavor that outcompeted the original Coca-Cola.
I did not know
and
that. That's
Pepsi in
funny.
the blind taste test trials, and then they launched the new Coke. And when Coca-Cola discontinued the original Coke and had their new flavor of Coke come out that was supposed to be better in every single way, people were absolutely fucking pissed. The PSYOP was so effective over generations that it had convinced people that Coca-Cola
Credit to them for at least admitting it and saying, oh, we got to do something.
wasn't just a product that so effective over generations that it had convinced people that Coca-Cola wasn't just a product that could be improved upon. No, Coca-Cola was Coca-Cola. It was a fixture in the American community. It was literally like a family relative, and you can't mess with it, okay? It would be like if a scientist was like, hey, you know your cousin Jimmy? Great news. I've invented a new Jimmy that's better in every way. And you're like, that's great, but where the fuck is Jimmy? That motherfucker's not Jimmy.
I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
So Coca-Cola just takes an absolute
I
beating in the
remember that.
marketplace, okay? People are furious
He
that
was
they've
crazy.
changed Coca-Cola. So eventually they revert back, and it's a huge PR thing. Like, they finally brought Coca-Cola back, and their sales absolutely skyrocket. Which almost makes you wonder if the entire thing was planned, and if it was, it
That
would be the
I knew
greatest
about.
marketing
That I always
ploy
figured
of
it
all
was.
time. But we can't prove that. But what it does prove is that Coca-Cola's marketing psyop over the course of generations was so outrageously effective that they could literally give the customer a better product in every way for the exact same price. And not only would the customers still prefer the original Coca-Cola, they would demand it. And you can see it again with the secret recipe. The secret recipe is not secret. It's literally on Wikipedia. Yet Coca-Cola still has this like fancy ass vault with a palm scanner and an eye reader and like smoke and red lights and mist showing off where they hide the secret recipe. Everybody knows what the secret recipe is. All you got to do is Google it. It's right there for the taking, but nobody cares because it's still Coca-Cola. You could literally open up your own soda shop today with the exact same product as Coca-Cola, and guess what? Nobody's going to drink your shit because you're not Coca-Cola. You're not Cousin Jimmy. You're not a member of the family. You haven't been psyoped into existence for the last 4 generations. Also, that's not true. You can't just recreate Coca-Cola because Coca-Cola has an exclusive deal with the Steffen Company, which is the only company allowed by the DEA to import coca leaves and de-cocainify them. So you wouldn't be allowed to get de-cocained coca leaves to put in your drink anyways. But my point still stands. Even if we lived in magical fairy tale land where you could get the coca leaves and you could somehow make the exact same product and somehow magically sell it for the exact same price despite Coca-Cola's overwhelming manufacturing and distribution capabilities, you would still fail outrageously for no reason other than the fact you're not Coca-Cola, because they have the greatest psyop of all time on their side, and they will always win because of it. And we know this because there's been multiple times throughout history, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, there's always somebody coming forward saying, we found Coke's secret recipe in some old document that we found in an auction house and blah, 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 blah. And every single time Coca-Cola just comes out and says, that's not the secret recipe. Nuh-uh. Is it the recipe that makes up Coca-Cola? Yeah, it absolutely is. But it's not the secret recipe, because the secret recipe is not the chemicals and the oils and the coca leaves that Coca-Cola puts inside of their drink. The secret recipe is the marketing itself. The marketing that has gone on for generations and was so outrageously effective that it went from marketing into a psychological operation. That is the secret recipe of Coca-Cola, not the ingredients
I
inside
believe
of
it.
And you want to know who knows this? Pepsi knows this, because there was a disgruntled Coca-Cola employee that got a hold of executives over at Pepsi and offered to sell them Coca-Cola's secret recipe, but Pepsi realizes
about
that
this
it's
one.
not what makes up Coca-Cola. It's Coca-Cola's marketing and psyop itself that is the secret recipe. So instead of trying to buy the ingredient list that goes into Coke, they turn that motherfucker over to the FBI.
Yeah, I knew about that.
So yeah, in conclusion, Coca-Cola has the most successful marketing of all time. I don't know where the line is that separates marketing and psychological operation, but I feel fairly certain in saying Coca-Cola passed it a while ago. Coca-Cola's marketing is so good, they literally took a Confederate colonel's recipe for his medication to help him overcome his morphine addiction and turned it into the most recognizable beverage and one of the most recognizable brands, period, on the planet. Branding that was so
He's not gonna talk
successful
about
that
the
it
Soviet stuff?
transcended being a product and it became its own entity, meaning that if you were to actually try to change it, you would be fundamentally changing what that product itself was. And in that, there's never been a better demonstration of how overwhelmingly effective just marketing can be. Marketing can be so effective that it is the secret recipe. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
He is not going to talk about the Soviet stuff.
All right, time to start the stopwatch and see how long it takes for me to get a cease and desist.
Huh. So the Soviet stuff is Soviet Union wanted Coca-Cola, but didn't have the money to pay for it. Oh, was it Pepsi, not Coke? Excuse me. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore what I was starting to say. Never mind. Soviets was Pepsi, not Coke. Sorry. Ignore me. It does still make me happy that I have become a Pepsi person instead of a Coke person. And in fact, when I tried switching to Coke just to see how the lower sugar difference would do, since I need more salt than sugar anyways, and Coke is a very salty drink, it did not actually work out so well. I felt terrible. My mouth was always really, really dry. And my sugar cravings went through the roof. Like, I don't normally buy chocolate or other sweets. I was actually buying sweets to help make up for the sugar craving, which I never do. So I switched back to Pepsi. It's like, well, I am getting less sugar drinking the Pepsi than I am drinking the Coke. Because it is the only sugary thing I have. Yeah, there's definitely a question of if it's addiction or withdrawal, but it's like, I don't know. It could be the addiction or withdrawal from no Pepsi, except I can go and have gone a couple weeks no Pepsi for one reason or another, and just been pretty fine, besides just wanting a Pepsi. None of the other symptoms. It was when I switched to Coke specifically that I got the other symptoms. I don't know. You're right though. That still is like, I probably am addicted to Pepsi, but it's the one addiction I have. And like I said, I did the math. I get a fraction of the sugar drinking the higher sugar Pepsi because I'm not having anything else sugary to help fill the sugar cravings that come with it. So I say as I finish a can. But yeah, that was Fat Electrician talking about Coke's real secret recipe. Actually, I want to try something with linking. I want to see if this will work if I do it this way. Oh, hold on. The Discord isn't working. Why isn't it working? I'll send it normal way then. Why isn't the Discord working? Because chat should bounce to Discord. But it's not. I don't know why. Is it because I'm linking off a kick right now? Let's see if what happens if I switch it. It is. It's because I'm linking off a kick. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to look into that later. I don't think I have any other mouse. Any other things to add to that, though. Very interesting. I don't know that I have a lot else. I didn't have as much to bounce off of as I thought. I knew some of the stuff, like the espionage and things. I didn't know all of the stuff, though. Like I said, it does drastically concern me, some of that stuff. Make me happier that I have not chosen not chosen Cook as my preferred poison. Yeah, obviously not much else to ask. Sorry, just bouncing straight into the game so we're not sitting for forever. It is very fascinating, though. This stuff will always be very fascinating. Now, remember what you said. We're going to try and see if it works. Nope. I am pushing the Kingstone button and it is not working. Now, I could just have the wrong person, but... I'll go check to see if there was someone over here. Because I don't remember. Might have been this person. Nope. I don't remember, so we're just gonna continue on with the story. Alright, I'll see if I can remember that. I probably won't, but I will try. You understand I never remember this stuff, right? Okay, I assume I need to do something else with that. Adjusting the volume a little bit. There we go. think. You remember I only tell you things 5 minutes after it's relevant, right? Yeah. I remember. Oh. Okay, so there's definitely a way to shrink around here. It might be the tree itself. Stone needed, noted. So, this is your house. Well, it seems like a nice place. So, where's my room? Welcome back, Sai. Well, I bet you're looking so much stronger. If you get tired, just go ahead and take a nap upstairs in your room. I'm busy making sodas for the guards to keep the monsters at bay. Wish you could do more, but for now, we need you to save Princess Zelda. So I don't think there will be any Minish things to do here. Money? No money. Well, it's nice to know that I'll be able to use the fins with the Minish form whenever we get it. More bottles would be nice. Wait a minute, does this work? I forget. No. We've done everything we can in Hyrule Town, I think. Okay, I can't get down there. Aha! Other button. Aha! Ah! Hold still. Oh, cool! You can parry with the sword. I wish for more rupees. Ah! Hello, I am Percy, poet laureate of Hyrule. Who was I? Oh no, no, the pleasure is mine. I travel all over the realm, writing verse wherever I go, but here I am returning after a long absence only to find the road blocked. Wouldn't feel like such a waste if I hadn't lost half of my kingstone. When fortune rains down upon my head, it pours at torrents. Think I may have dropped it in the inn I stayed at last night. See no other course than to put these tragic events to verse. I see stars beyond the rainbow, but I cannot reach them. Though the stone I lost is small, large was its place in my heart. A strange feeling. I sensed something from the castle's direction, or was it just me? Who's there? What, Lottie? How did you get in here? What are you doing? Evil laugh. Looks like you're all here. Very well. The King of Hyrule has words for you. You all know the power the Picori gave to mankind, do you not? The golden light force of limitless magical power. I want it. It is somewhere here in Hyrule. Go now. Bring me this power. Waste no time. Go forth at once and bring me the light force. Sling anyone who refuses in a dungeon. Him and his family too. I will tolerate no disobedience. Now search high and low throughout the lands of Hyrule. It's just the wind. I hope nothing bad has happened. I mean, they should, given the previous discussions, they should know that something screwy is going on. Well, I lack Pegasus boots, so probably can't do anything here. But I'm gonna have a look anyways. This might be Kester Wilds. A nasty dank place filled with swampland and mire. But we know there's an element waiting for us somewhere in here, so in we go! I know for a fact I can't traverse that, so off we go. Okay, we got shrinking. Seems to be the only reason to be over here. I planted a bean near my house, but it just won't want to grow. Well, I don't see where the bean is, so I don't know where you want, unless it's this, which I don't think it is. Is it? Okay, so gotta do something there. I guess we gotta head to the inn. I think bean is the rock, right? Okay, I'll get water then. Alright, I was gonna go to the inn, but we can try this first. Nope. Wasted a ferry. Which one's the inn? Holy crap, I can finally go in here. You really get what you pay for here. A couple ways you could put that. The pre-open chests hurt my soul. treasure, grant a wish, king's a big... Okay. This is Din, Nehru, and Feror. The goddesses. Staying this inn forever would start to be a bother. So nice to be here at last, and such a big town it is. We can find a nice quiet place where we can settle down. I have questions for why the goddesses are just here in this inn. Right, I do not have mean to light the torches, which is probably how I do that. Yeah, there are questions about those ladies being here. Alright, now to backtrack to figure out what you're talking about with a warp point. Oh, warp point. Thank you. Pico lights. So, find hearts, find shells, find... whatchamacallits? Kinstones. Who was the person doing the, seashells? You don't buy bottles, he puts them in the bottle that you have. I would gladly buy them if it would let me. Unless you mean just stealing the bottles, which I wish you could. Well, actually, I don't know. Can you steal the bottles? You cannot steal the bottles. It upsets me. Alright, I'm going back to the other guy. I think I found the piece he needs. But yeah, stealing the source of limitless power that is bottles would probably be a good idea. Is this not what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to try to drown in the swamp on my own? Ah! Gee, I wonder which one I'm supposed to use. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your determination through the lag in particular. Didn't I just talk to you? Oh dear, as I want you to listen to my verse, so I finally returned to my home, sweet home. A stranger was there. A strange person, I just can't talk to someone I don't know, so I had to put my feelings... The swamp across the wilds is bottomless, I say. To get across the swamp, you'll need to run as swiftly as the wind blows. Yeah, I know I need the Pegasus boots. How do I get the Pegasus boots? Do I need to just go let myself drown first? Okay, has that triggered something? No, I don't think it has. Yeah, the remix is nice, but I don't know what I'm missing to get the Pegasus boots now. Unless that triggered something, I'm still at a loss as to what I'm supposed to do next. Okay. Okay, that was it for him then. Nope, nothing from her. So, is that where I need to go? Do I need to just go to the other side of the map now? Oh, he's not the one you're talking about? I'll check the inn again. Since we're here. No. No. Well, I can't get there right now anyways. No, you get... Ugh. I don't think I can get there right now, but we can go check it out. Is that it? Okay, I think that's it. I'm still concerned that they're just 3 goddesses chilling in this inn. So I just gotta do this with random people then? Really? I'm still blocked off. Ooh. Where do I shrink? I don't know where I shrink. Right, it's gotta be these sparkling trees that I cannot get to right now. Ah, I have already been here. Alright, I'm going here somewhere. Also, it may just be more open things now that I have some of the stuff anyways. A moment. Someone's pounding on my front door. Completely ignoring the doorbell, as usual. Oh, I don't know who they are, but they can stay there. pull my earpieces out. See, listen to what's going on around me. Didn't look like there was much going on with the cameras, but there's something going on. Right, here's where we drop through. So I'm going to do one last check before I start the new section, just in case there's something important that I'm missing outside. Also, just a neat thing with cameras I don't see a lot of people really realize or make use of. I figure I'll bring up is, you know how a lot of cameras have IR lamps for their night vision? They're kind of because they're cheap security camera IR lamps. You can buy better IR lamps and set up large fields of view. You can also, if you have two cameras from different angles overlapping, you can have them basically sharing IR lamps to improve each other's view. And sometimes, if you get clever and have the right software, you can set up a camera to follow something like maybe a vacuum cleaner that has its own IR sensor and use that as a lamp so that the camera patrols, even though it is not like one of the nice patrolling cameras, or that you want to have on like a random patrol. I spent a Kinstone piece to get a Kinstone piece. I'm just checking everyone here while we're here. I don't want to leave the forest quickly just yet. I want to progress the game! Alright, so that one's at least right next to where I am. I am very unimpressed with the Kinstone mechanic though. The other one I can't do anything about right now. What? Okay, well, alright. Oh my gosh, this is such a trash mechanic. However, while I hate this one specific mechanic, it is still infinitely better than Skyward Sword. Okay, you're a whole thing. Holy crap! Okay. We can go buy stuff, I guess. I don't know why I'm grabbing this, I can't fit it. Cool. I have a full wallet. What am I supposed to spend my money on then? Buy one of these things? Let's get some bread. Oh my gosh. This is a gambling mechanic? Cake is mine. I guess the healing's a help. And it did burn through some of my rupees, at least for, I guess, progress? Of course. Also, hi, Raridades! Thank you for the follow! Welcome! You've got some kind of timing. Up to just redeemed cake, apparently. Hi and welcome. Thank you for following. Oh. Thank you for the stay safe. Brought this up. Yeah, quested helper. Could go a quest, but then make the shoes for him. You're kidding me. You're kidding me! I was just there, you little... Wow, I know there's Zelda games have a lot of backtracking and broken bridges, but wow. We are starting to approach Skyward Sword level of backtracking and broken bridges. Still not near as bad yet, and one of the nice things is that the controls actually work in this game. So, you know, I don't have that much to complain about, but holy crap. How? I can't... I haven't unlocked the teleport yet. I haven't unlocked the ability to use the teleport pads yet. We wait 5 minutes for him to be able to hear that. I forgot you could do that. That is nice. Alright. Oh! There's a path. That I can't use yet. Wait a minute. Here we go, I think. Aha! I somehow missed this when I did my circuit. That's somewhat ominous. Welcome to Adventure Spring. Let me rest your weary body. May light shine on your quests. No? Oh no, I didn't! How do I get further over? Okay, I'm assuming this is where I need to be. Problem is I can't get up here without flippers. Because if I go down here... Well, I don't think I could get up there anyways, because even if I clear the grass... Yeah, I can't get through the grass. Presumably, that's what I have to do is get through that. That's the only way up that I can see. Does this mean I have to go through and check Yeah, I have to go through and check everyone for Kinsey, so darn it. Either that or I gotta find another way through this. Oh! Sure, now you guys are here. Get on the... Here you go to Hialeah Lake. Feel free to cut through her house. I'm gonna assume this is a shortcut. So many broken bridges. Spent this entire time trying to figure out what to do. It's almost time for a break and switch games. Presumably that peg is going to be important. Also, okay, that is also a path. I guess we gotta do this. Let's have a look around before we... Alright, let's see what that is. Oh my gosh, this is the whole thing. At least we can start here. Oh no! Never mind. Right, there was a sparkling tree. We need to wait for the sparkling tree because reasons. I'm just assuming the sparkling trees are another shrink thing because I can't think of what else they could be, and they always seem to be conveniently placed. I keep wanting to press select for the map. You know what? No, I'm. Before I take the break, we're just gonna zero in on. Okay, maybe I do have to go this way. Just gonna zero in on trying to get this done. Get the boots. And then that's when we'll take the break. Never mind. This is not the path. Come on. Yes. Oh my gosh, it cannot possibly be this convoluted. Oh, I think that's a one-way thing. I'm not gonna risk it. Oh my gosh. That probably is an alternate path. Oh. All right. How complicated do you want it to be? We're a studio run by Miyamoto. Okay. then you have to go back and check all of the broken bridges and everything. It's a strange habit of making choose my sleep. So if you're gonna yeah. Pegasus boots to now go into the swamp. However, alright, we're not going to go back to the swamp, but we are going to make use of these since we're here. Person living here is the mayor. Very important, you know. Doesn't all just sound so official? Mayor likes strange masks. Sometimes even makes his own. Is that it? Oh, these guys are gonna be Kinstone guys later, aren't they? Ah! Alright, well, I'm gonna take the break here for now, and we'll switch to Chrono Trigger. And we can actually move on to the next stage next Sunday. I will be back in a few. I returned, give me a few to get some stuff set, but I remembered something with the Coca-Cola stuff that I completely forgot about there for a bit. I cannot speak to the nature of the lethargy or the sugar cravings, but I can speak to the dry mouth. I still have the music playing. Give me a sec. Anyways, I would remember testing this. I would not have dry mouth until after I drink the cola. Because I typically have something with lunch during work days because lunch makes me drowsy after I eat it. And now I had a chance to just sort of stop and think. I realized, wait a minute. When I had realized and tested, because I'd finish a can for lunch just to get a little bit of kick to help fight off the drowsiness. You know, not enough to go for the full coffee. And then I think, no, I'm still thirsty now. I need a bit more. And I tested it by having lemonade. Just saying, well, I'm going to have a drowsy afternoon and having lemonade instead. And my mouth wasn't dry. So regardless of the other potential symptoms, being withdrawal or not, it was actually the cola that was causing the dry mouth issues, which is interesting. And also I am changing the position of my face tracking to see if I can test a theory to make it work a little bit better. And doing the retweets real quick, and then off we go. I think I'm the only content creator that uses Diamond anymore. Sadly, I think that site's dying. Oh, by the way, did you guys see? Apparently, Steven Seagal attended the Victory Day parade in Russia. Just thought I'd quickly throw that out there while I'm doing this. Yeah, that works pretty well. For what it is. Didn't I already get these? Didn't I just open these last time? Or what was I stopped? Also, let's double check my inventory while I wait for an answer. Right. Keep hitting the wrong thing now. There we go. Still hitting the wrong thing. That seems like a decent way to sort of blitz through enemies, but it does cost the ability to use specials, particularly with stuff like stealing. That could be interesting. What does she currently have? Let's try that, because she also hits the hardest of everyone. So with this, then she will be like, you know, she'll have a chance to just counter something and kill it. Hope the delay hasn't gotten even worse. I'm gonna open these, and if I have to have a sudden game crash, we can do that. Oh, wait, no, hold on. We were doing the Sunken Desert first, right? I forgot I even had a map. That would have made things so much easier. Oh my god. Welcome back, Rippy. Oh, may want frog. Well, let's see if I can get... Sure. See if I can get through this and just kind of... go for a swap out with someone then. I'm assuming this is the exit. It is. Okay! Whew. Who are we swapping out? I mean, if we want to keep healing and stealing, we kind of have to swap out Chrono. After all that fighting to get him back, Chrono gets to stay home. Right, I thought you could do it with talking, I guess not. Okay. Wait, why were we keeping him with the Masamune again? Oh, that's why. Is it worth doing this, or should we go to Brave Sword and something else? Go to Brave? Yeah, I know not to sell the ancient sword of incredible power at least. I guess? The power scarf? He needs to get his other abilities. He really needs to get his other abilities because her just doing ice really did almost as much damage to everyone on its own. Slurp Kiss dual tech. Bubble Burst dual tech. Oh, specifically for the boss. Noted. Drop down dual tech. Water hardened sand defense reduced. Yay. Though she is gonna need to use a heal very soon. Oh, he heals everyone. That would have been... Wish I'd been paying attention to that. He kind of heals everyone. I should have had her heal him. Well, now she can revive him. Does it only work in... I can only revive in battle? Oh, he gets 1 HP back. Okay. Drop Isla on an enemy. So are they just going to be every 5 feet here too? Uh... I guess now we see if we can just bait this thing into a fight. Alright, you're a thing. I may have missed that we were really low on health. That's on me. Okay. Try another iceberg toss. So only physicals actually damage it. I wondered if maybe taking out the core would change that, but I guess not. I forgot to haste everyone else. Yep, the body needs to be soaked to give you 2.5 damage. Okay. Right, we're doing another water. So it really is heat water, she attack, Marl, heals, and items. Okay. Alright. Took me a sec to get the pattern down, but I got it now. Not tough, exactly what a pain if it, yeah, I can see that. And I appreciate all the heads up about it. Because I can see where this would be a real royal pain. That should put a stop to the trees dying. Fiona will be happy. Okay, so that was a really short... Oh, hello. That was a really short dungeon, but okay. Thank you for dealing with those foul creatures. Now I can set to work replanting again. Alas, I fear it will take ages to plant enough trees to reforest this land. If I was someone who could toil for centuries on end, these wastes could truly be made green again. Husband Marco is finally home from the war. I'm so relieved. Worry not, my love, we won't be parted again. Part 1 down, Part 2 is now in combat. Bring her a worker. Well, I thought Tata would be a good worker to do that. Give the kid a purpose. I don't know, maybe. I'm assuming it's not give up one of your party members. I could remain here and assist Madame Fiona, and you could come to retrieve me here once my work was complete. Okay, it is. With time machine, just go pick. Shut up! This is Fiona's Shrine. Here we give thanks to Fiona and R66Y for reviving the forest scorched in the war against Magus 400 years ago. The remains of the venerable R66Y are enshrined in the inner sanctum. My hats are woven from twigs rich with the mystical energies of the forest. Oh! Prevents confuse, prevents lock, prevents stop and slow, prevents all status ailments. We give you the best hats in the game. I can see that! It does feel a little sad seeing him up there. The nuns have to be freaking out. Systems reactivated. Where am I? Oh. Grono, how nice to finally see you again. Only a few moments have passed for you, but I've been waiting for 400 years. However, my efforts were worthwhile. The forest is restored. Now, shall we celebrate our 400-year reunion? And now it's cute again. I'm not doing the voice anymore. I realized something during these past 400 years. I believe we may have been incorrect in our assumption that Lavos was responsible for the creation of the gates. What do you mean? It is not a certainty, but I have come to believe it possible that some entity wished for us to witness these events. Perhaps it wanted us to see all of these various ages. Alternatively, it may have wished to see them for itself. It seems almost as though it was reflecting on the days of its past. I don't know. Person die. See if life pass by. Elder say. Keybinds. Which keybinds? Oh no. I don't want to advance it till you tell me which keybinds. Ugh. I'm gonna check something while I wait. And that is a thing with time travel and stuff, is you have the capacity, potentially, to do a whole lot of buying yourself time, literally, assuming you have the means to report information back. Hello, Roger. Welcome. Thank you for, Oh, wow, you've been following for a while. I thought it said you followed, but you've actually been following for quite some time. Been a while since we saw you then. Okay, I think I have my keybinds then. Before death claims a man, he is made to bear witness a second time to those memories engraved most deeply upon his heart. There may be fond memories among them, yes, but often as not, the ones which grieve us are the most profound. Knowing the end is approaching, likely to reactivate dormant feelings of regret and desire to return to moments of the past. Do you suppose that will happen when our time comes? Probably, who knows? Is there a point in time where you'd want to return to, Luca? Not really. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have asked. No, it's okay. It's just something I don't like to think about too much. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. You have to ignore the current form. Someone redeemed cake. Even if Lavos did not open the gates, his fate is clearly bound to that of the one who did. Lavos has played a role in every age we've seen. I don't suppose this is the fault of the guy leaning against a tree. Who do you think it is? The guy leaning against a tree. It's unknown to me whose memories these are. It's likely an entity greater than any of us. Perhaps we will not know until our journey has come to an end. Shall we turn in for the night? Uh-huh. You're... So she's been behind things, I assume. Exit Mega safe standing up in a tree. What's this? June 24, 990. Dad promised to go hiking with me, but he blew me off again because of his research. Don't get it, but whatever, who cares about his stupid science anyway? Girls don't need to know about that stuff. Password to shut down the device is the name of my one true love. Use it in emergency. Taban. Nope, but this is our deepest regret. What is this thing anyway? Taban said to keep away from it, but it's so dusty. Surely it wouldn't hurt to... Uh-oh. Scott, look at help! Can't pull it out. One True Love. Crap, I already forgot her name. Thanks for telling me it's timed. Oops. Lara, thank you. Oh, wow, this is actually... There's a safe spot there. Alright, wow. June 2nd, 990. That was close. I think I better study a little more about machines in case anything like that ever happens again. Upside, they let you type. Indeed. Oh, and okay, blocked off. So that's all I get. Okay. SNES, you had it left bumper A, right bumper A. Oh my gosh. I would have hated that. I'd have hated trying to figure that out. That was always weighing on your mind, was it not, Luca? You were always thinking of others. I have a present for you. It is a piece of amber I created using sap from the trees in the forest. It required 400 years and a great deal of pressurization to make. I hope you will find it useful. Obtained Green Dream. You're so sweet. Thank you. So many kids had to watch Rocket Show. Oh no. No comments on the robot coming back to life? Ooh. Wait, is that get consumed then? But also technically a useless one? Because the party can also just auto-revive itself and have revive items. Alright, I think we're going back to medieval ages. Oh, in each combat and boost defense. Oh, okay. That's cute. Can I still not say hi? Okay. Did we have to go back here? I think for something we had to go back here, right? Marines, no knights that support his trust. Okay. would probably be much more potent if, you know, I wasn't doing a lot of trying to overlevel and stuff. Wait, can I skip this now? Can I just go up here and land? I can! You served us victory, but I cooked the meal. Ever any way this kingdom might repay its debt to you, I shall see it done. I'd like a pardon, please. Ah! Frog! So, I was having a bit of a problem. So, you aided Chrono and the others. You've done a fine service with this kingdom. Please remain here for as long as you wish. Be honored by your presence. It's the same kingdom, just write one that lasts for a couple hundred years. Kind words are a reward enough, Your Majesty. My heart is glad to hear them. Offer my thanks to you again. The valor of your deeds is worthy of the name of knight. Please do not waste such words of honor on me. Frog, I've been considering. No, there's no need for consideration. I'd have you take my place as commander, should you be willing to accept the honor. I must decline. I'm not suited for such a post. Yeah, broke it through Zenian Bridge. This castle would be no more than rubble. Right, I forgot. We haven't talked to these people since like 4 or 5 dungeons ago. I like that it switched to Frog's theme. Oh my. Where was the next place we needed to go in the medieval age? We need to find the stone that goes here, right? Beware the jugglers and the feed lords keep strike them and they tighten their defense against blows. Cast spells upon them and they strengthen their defense against magic. Ozzy's place or the ghost hunt? Right, Ozzy has a tower. We need to find the tower. We have found the tower. Welcome and well met. This is the Great Ozzy's... What? Gah! You again! I'm out of here! Yeah, keep your bra on. I don't know why the gate is flaring like that. That's new. That's concerning. You pesky low-down good for nothings can't take a hint, eh? Guess I know what I have to do now. Flee! You called? Oh, long time no see. You know, no girl likes the ones who can't take a hint. Stand back, Great Ozzy, and let me take care of those cretins. I'll just leave it to you then. Yeah. You have good stuff to steal again, don't you? If I can get to the stealing part. I'm actually gonna wait. Especially since you apparently don't do any damage. Thank you. Okay, I guess there's nothing left to steal. Right. Ozzy is still incredibly annoying. Noted. That's it! That's it? Ah! Wow. Sure. Your tower is not very impressive so far. How do you two answer to Ozzy? I hate that that's a believable answer. I thought I was far enough to the side. I thought I was far enough to the side. Okay. I deserve that. Aussie Pants, Flea Bustier, Slasher 2. Obtained Aussie's Pants. Alright, I need to do the AoE heal. Where's my haste that I asked for? What happened to my haste? I did select haste, right? There we go. Alright, let's just try to get the HP fixed and figure out why no one's getting hasted. I know I need to get another one off, but I feel like I've selected haste like 3 times and I only have 1 haste right now. Nope, that's the wrong person. Okay. Also, I still need to charm the other 2. I may have cost myself some items there. That's on me. Really? We're gonna kill Chrono again. Use the attacker, fair, but still. Alright, let's steal the stuff from the other 2 first. Okay. Haste! Haste! You only have attacks, right? Alright, let's get everyone together first. They do have a really high rate of fire, apparently. Alright, now I've stolen a... No? No? No, I haven't. And now the R Whirl is pointless. I'm just not great with keeping the haste up, apparently. I gave him haste! Why doesn't he have haste? What is happening? The poison eliminates haste? Oh my gosh. And he's just not using his abilities, apparently. All right. Well, one's down, so they can no longer triple attack us. There we go. It wouldn't have been so bad if I hadn't kept losing things as I put them up. I can't remember how I blasted through him. Did I just have to chip through the... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I think I remember what I did. It wouldn't let me select anything else. It was either him or that. I couldn't select anything else. Okay. Sure. And your wait, that's my cat? Oh. The speed ring, the enemy gear, and the other things you just got are the prizes for this dungeon. It's kind of it. Do we do anything? What about him? Who I presume... Oh! Oh. Who I presume landed in that room behind us and has long ago run away. Found some of the best gear for Magus, which I always forgot to grab. Okay. So, we stopped the desert, we chased Ozzy around again. We said hi to the castle. There's still the magic cave. Aha! Should be a mansion both here and in the present. I'm gonna assume it's over here. You actually sell some decent stuff. But I don't need any of it. Yeah, I think it's that thing in the north, but I'm checking out the town first, because I don't remember if we've done anything here. Well met, Chrono. I finally stumbled upon a hint as to the whereabouts of the Rainbow Shell. Still, I can't shake the feeling that things will go sour this time. Fear my luck may have finally run out. Say, will you mind holding on to this for me? Thomas Spirits! As in like his alcohol? Or his mood? Should the worst befall me, it would mean a lot if you'd pour that... Oh, okay, it's his alcohol. That's more what I know, but I beg you. No, the rose. Talk maybe it's some sort of treasure. No one knows for sure. Robbed of my carpentry tools. How am I to work without my tools? We're only carpenter's apprentices. The master's in the tavern. That's more than a little creepy. Yeah, I'm assuming this is where we need to go. I was just checking out the town first. Northern Ruins. Now wait, you're saying it's here and in the present. Which one should I go do? Here or the present? Or do I have to do both? And do like, do the present and then do here? Okay, yes to both. Checking something while I wait, though it does seem like the lag isn't near as bad as it was. We'll be bouncing back and forth. Oh, good. One of those. Coring bases a port. Nice try. And poking the carpenter repeal. Oh no. Alright, well, I guess we might as well get started for the last little bit we have, though. My energy levels are really catching up with me. So, does it not matter which one I start with? I just pick... Alright, might as well get started, okay. Not surprising. However, I am assuming holy magic works great against you guys. It does. Frog is plottish for the end, though? Oh. Heal and haste. Backup heal and... charm. I guess I didn't really charm there, I just kind of hit him. I guess we might as well. Heal and haste is just too important to not. Grudge. Okay. Ooh, triple tech. And turbo ether, right. Look, I have a holy hand grenade. Right, so I'm just gonna have to live with this, I take it. Since he's gonna keep taking hits because of his, well, holy hand grenade, might as well. Okay! Then I guess that's it for this, so we run off to the present now. Let's also check out the town real quick before we do. What are you? Here lies the great explorer Toma Levine, 6th of the 3rd moon, 634. Chrono, it's been many a day. I located the rainbow shell, as it were. To the northwest of this cape is a large island called the Giant's Claw. The shell is there. But beware, there are droves of monsters afoot there. Well then, I believe this is farewell. Well, that just got really sad. It just got even sadder. Truly is no drink so fine as one shared by in the company of friends like you. All the best to you. Well, this just got really depressing. Okay, it's just... Hey, they're ruins. And ghosts. Save the quest for the last one. Noted. I have so much money, there's no reason why not to recharge when I hit stop at ends. The Thomas Rainbow... Oh, don't go there till the end? Borrow my tools? Well, sure, why not? Be my guest. I'm a little busy, as you can see, so you'll need to go get them from my wife. Have you heard about the ghosts, I mean? No. They say a ghostly night haunts the northern ruins. Scary, eh? Sends chills down my spine just to think of it. Welcome. All the young'uns are off at the Millennial Fair. Kids these days are just gluttons for fun. Grave of the great explorer Toma is on the Western Cape, even if he never managed to find... Okay. Not a single sale yet, and I came all the way from Port. Please, won't you buy something? Yeah, it's a 6-part quest and about half the bits are long. Oh boy. Just to be safe. All my husband does is sit in that tavern all day, nursing drinks. Well, just wait till he comes home. He'll be nursing his sore jaw then. What? His tools? Oh, hold on. They're right here. Obtained carpenter's tools. This is gonna get really weird. Are those carpentry tools you're carrying? Might you be willing to lend them to me for a while? My thanks, friend. Now I can finally get to work again. Give my thanks for lending me these tools. 'Twas most gracious of you. Now I can finally get back to work. Alright, let's say we start with the ruins up north. On your feet, you lazy do-nots! Whatever you say, master. Tools passed down for the past 400 years. I may have ended up accidentally skipping some stuff though by doing the carpenter thing instead of checking out the ruins first. We've done all we can. We can't repair monster infested places. Let us know when you've cleared the floor. Beasties, we'll handle the rest. About the right set, okay. Oh, here we go again. Holy nuke! Oh, right, what's the triple tech? Oh, it's just one? Never mind. That's for bosses. Holy nuke! Holy ice! Holy nuke! Holy rain! Holy ice! I'm not gonna keep doing this. Shout. Yeah, ghosts versus holy things tend to not go well. Alright, so... I guess that's go tell them. This time I'm gonna go to the future and actually see the ruins. I'm assuming, though, I need to trigger this, so... Oh, interesting. You don't get a time-powered treasure chest in this set? Oh. Grr. Oh, you seem like a boss. Okay. Oh, interesting. Is this guy just gonna be one of these invincible guys? Yeah, he's one of the invincible guys. Problem is, this game doesn't give you a run away option. Did get one, same things last time, touch in the past, then get it in the present, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, are you... No, I cannot hit you with healing. I don't know how to get out of this. Because I think this guy's probably undefeatable. Can I raise him? No. I'm not sure how to do damage to this guy. My sword is to no avail. Oh, okay. So this is scripted. Got ya. Cyrus, 'tis I, Glenn. Grr. So I'm assuming he's just gonna throw us back into a fight. No? Grr. Okay, so just attack until it sends us back into the cycle. That's my mistake. I now see why Frog is important to this, though. Hold on, did they do the basement, or are they still not doing the basement? Oh, they did do the basement. Haha. Maybe we should come back here later. You let me know if I need to do that. I'm gonna go check out the upstairs. Or if I need to do that now. I mean. Oh, is that... Oh, never mind. That is the next thing we need to do. Now we need to go pester the carpenters again. Here is Cyrus, the fool who defied Magus. Cyrus. Cyrus, I have returned. I'll fulfill that oath I swore so long ago. My final promise to you as well. Cyrus. Glenn. Thank you for making the journey all this way. Cyrus. You must think ill of me. Huh. You think overmuch. Come far, far, my friend. Sorry, you've come far, my friend. I was never as fine a warrior as you are now. As Magus' fire consumed me, my heart burned with the thoughts of all I left unfinished, and all I left behind. Magus, King Guardia, Queen Leene, and of course you, my dear good friend. Cyrus. I do not have the energy to even attempt voice acting, not like I usually try. The skills you've honed over all this time are superior to any I could claim to know. I can rest now, knowing that all will be made right by your hands. Farewell, my friend. Cyrus, wait, I. Which means the knight in the future, or present, or whatever, should be gone. Queen, look after the queen. Farewell, Glenn, my friend. Cyrus! Hear me, Cyrus. Hmm? Masamune? Is going up to be with Cyrus! What else? All that emotional baggage was weighing you down. The hero's strength is strength of will. You can't very well save the world if you're dwelling on the past. Now you're truly strong. It's your strength. And now we can use all of our power too, can't we, Masa? You bet, Mune. Pulsing with strength. Ah, the Masamune's true form. I must go now, Cyrus. But I go to follow in your footsteps and see done all that you had wished. May my actions honor you. Come, let us be on our way. Oh, an auto-equipped, okay. Attack 200, okay. I see that up there. Would have been kind of neat if the rest of the dungeon continue to have that, continue to have his march playing. Just as a, no, we are in victory mode right now. So I'm pretty sure we need to go pester the carpenters again. But we can do that next time because I'm seeing that we are basically at the end. I think the new camera setup is working much better for tracking. It still has some eye issues, but it is not near as bad. I still gotta do some lighting fixes, but we're getting better significantly. I might have an idea too for what to change. D-Live. We need to do D-Live. As Rippy complains about it after I've already said it. Yay, the delay! For anyone who is unaware, on Sundays we open the D-Live chest. So for those of you who watch on D-Live, you will get you will have a chance to get the raffled lemons, which is D-Live's equivalent of bits. So you gotta follow, and the more you chat, the better odds you have of getting a reward there. So, with that said, it is time to open the chest. Understand, I only have the control to hit distribute rewards. I have no power over who does and doesn't actually get the rewards. That is entirely down to random chance. I just can open it on Sundays. Technically, I can open it anytime there's more than 5 lemons in there, but I choose to let it build and open it on Sundays. The Rippy one has one. I think a lot of people have probably gone to sleep given how late it is and tomorrow's a work day. Can't really blame you guys. I have nothing else, I think. So with that, yeah, I think Rippy's the only one on D-Lab right now. But with that, I thank you all for watching. Hope you all have enjoyed the stream. I will catch you in the next stream and or video. So I hope you have a good week, be safe, and see you next time.